Yes, sir. The vibration check is back, baby. Episode 41. We back in front of y'all screens. We doing this shit virtual now because we feel like we the best at this shit. We just gotta put this shit out.
You just gotta put this shit to the people, man.
You gotta get this shit to the people, man. We the best. We know what we doing, man. We watching people blow up in front of our faces. So it's only right that we get to it, man. It's only right that we get to it. What's up with you, man? How you been, bro? I mean, I just seen your
Man,
ass last night, but
chilling, man. Trying to keep it going, man.
keep this
You
shit
already
going,
know.
man.
A
Keep
lot
it
of shit
figured
been
out.
going on while we've been gone, while we've been chilling on the back end. There's been a lot of bullshit going on out here, man.
Facts. We're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna start with the young thug, man. Thug hit the streets, man. So let me introduce the topic. Atlanta rapper Young Thug talks about the trial and creates a diss track. Thug, whose real name Jeffrey Williams, is speaking publicly about his mindset and experiences during Georgia's long-running criminal trial. What we know is most recently Williams has faced criticism because of his leaked jail calls and interrogations. In a recent appearance on the Big Bank podcast, Williams reflected on betrayal, serving jail time, the toll of proceedings, being called a snitch, and the outlook of his life now that the trial is over. So it's a lot to dive into this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you want to start? You want to start with the interview?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's start with
Let's
the
start with
interview,
the interview.
bro.
The interview was wild, man. I think he revealed a lot of shit in the interview, and I think it was a good interview on his part. A lot of people say he should have dropped music first, but I like that he did an interview because it humanized him more. It made him more touchable, like more reachable to the people. Like I'm
Yeah.
not just this big celebrity that nothing bothers me and I got money and fuck y'all. No, the nigga was about to cry on that shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he's just down to earth, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a lot of things we get misconstrued about people that we don't see every day that's just on the internet. We see them, they give you what they want you to see, you know what I'm saying? They don't never just touch bases on some regular normal shit. Like just talking, you know what I'm saying? You get to see who they really is. Like everything else be like a sneak facade, like
Facts.
who you want the people to know you is, you know what I'm saying? They can't,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? You got in touch with his background, how he came up. You could tell he kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seemed like a good dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just, niggas go through
Reckless.
shit, man.
He's just reckless. I've been watching like a lot of podcasts and they always talk like he hasn't dropped no music since he came out. But after seeing that interview and hear him say like, man, y'all talking about music, like I lost my fucking best friends to betrayal.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part of the interview that hit me. It's like, man, I lost my friends to betrayal. Like it wasn't like no traumatizing or no tragic experience like they got killed or shot or something like that. It's like, no, my best friend betrayed me. I don't know how to deal with this shit. These are the people that I was in the studio with. Of course, from a Gunna side, you probably do need Gunna to make the music. He's
I
the
was just finna say, like, I feel
he
like,
the hit maker.
you said, kind of said it, like,
Right.
why you ain't been dropping? He was like, man, I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It's like that sometimes. You got your creative, that's like kind of your muse, probably, like he in there coming up with shit, you feeding off of him and shit like that, and you don't got that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of his hits prior hits was with Gunna, you know what I'm saying? Like his main hits, it was with Gunna, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like you motherfucking that made music and made hits with this dude over the past what 5 to 10 years, and now y'all just expect me to just jump in the lab and motherfucking start creating shit and the shit come out fire. Like, no, he probably had a whole system to his music. Like, I'm not a musician, but you're a producer. So you can speak to like having your team and having your go-to people.
And not just Gunna, like the whole everybody.
The whole everything.
Like,
yeah.
So you probably looking at it like, you know what I'm saying? We in the studio, my people come through there, we vibing, we doing shit, we talking shit, we popping it, we in this bitch, we come up with something off that. Now you just in that bitch dolo. You can't even be in the A like that for real. You just gotta be secluded on your own time, you know what I'm saying? It's a learning curve when you're used to a certain type of setup in the studio and shit like that. Me, I'm a loner in the studio. I I make my best shit when I'm sitting in that bitch by myself. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
some people need certain vibes to get their shit off, like to be
Right.
creative and shit like that. Then the drugs too might be part of it. You know what I'm saying?
The
You can't
drugs,
get high
yo.
like you used to. You can't be in that
I was
bitch
gonna speak
kicking
on
it. You know
that.
what I'm saying? That might be
Yeah.
part of it too. You know what I'm saying? But Gunna probably a big hit to his creativity for real, because he was probably in that bitch penning a lot of that shit or
Facts.
coming up with concepts that you could just jump on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, motherfucking. It remind me of like in the NFL, like you look at quarterbacks and they offensive coordinator, head coach, all that, the QB coach, all that shit play a part to this quarterback being top shit. Like I watch, I'm an Eagles fan, go fucking Birds. But I watched motherfucking Jalen Hurts lose his offensive coordinator a couple years ago, and the nigga started playing like shit, and everybody like, oh, this nigga fell off. And it's like, no, he don't got his guys that was around him that was helping him in his ear, telling him what to do and shit like that. That the help. It's always a team. So now you switch
But
that shit out.
being a superstar like that though, and you supposed to have this big impact and all that shit, in
People
your
don't care.
words, nigga, whoop de doo, nigga, make some. You got to get to it, nigga. Whoop de doo, nigga. Figure it out, nigga.
Whoop de doo.
You supposed to be a superstar. You got all this motherfucking fandom, and niggas been waiting on you to come out and shit like that. Make some fucking music. You got a lot of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? They say you can't talk about no more street shit, but you could tell your story and what's going on in your what's going on in your life, man. It's a lot of shit that you just went through. You can just be rapping about. You know what I'm saying? Get to it,
Facts.
nigga. Write some of that. Make some shit. Keep it real. Talk
Facts.
what you
Facts.
going through.
I think what was I about to say? I'm trying to figure out what point I want to hit first. For one, I think Thug should just leave all that shit alone. Only because, bro, you came, like he said, motherfucker, they signed them papers. You came close to losing your motherfucking life to this shit. If I was him, I would flip the whole fucking script and go into fashion or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I don't want, because the music, his music is so tied into street shit. It's
Yeah.
tied into, like, his name is Thug. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all tied into that. So I don't see how you can really pursue the music that you was already doing and not get a
Yeah.
motherfucking probation violation. You feel what I'm saying? So if I was him, I would invest my money. Like, for example, not to say that he should be like Gunna, but Gunna motherfucker just did what, a collab with motherfucking Under Armour. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's a whole different fucking lane, and you got the odds on you, you got the money, hopefully, and you got the stardom to do this shit, bro. Like you see Gunna working with Under Armour, shit, bro. Get somebody to holler at Adidas for you or some shit like that. Go a whole different
Yeah.
lane. Just leave that shit in the past.
Oh
Second,
man.
second, in the interview, you hear Thug talking about what he did for Gunna. Like he said he made him. Well, not God. God made him, but he helped. And I wanted to ask you, far as in, a lot of people was in the comments talking about that's why I don't like people asking people for help, because then the shit don't come off as genuine, because people throw the shit in your face when we get into odds or we have disagreements. But I felt as though sometimes it is a good time to tell a motherfucker, hey, watch out, dog. Like, you remember what the fuck I done did for you and shit like
You
that.
must have forgot, like
You
nigga,
must have
shit,
forgot.
damn.
Yeah. So I'm asking you, like, when is it is this a good time to be saying what he did for Gunna?
The timing fucked up with all the shit that's going on, but it's like you at odds with the nigga, like you don't fuck with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't reaching out. Yeah, niggas act like you don't exist and shit. But it's
Mm-hmm.
going both ways, but nigga, what can you say? Like, I think he should say what he got to speak your mind. That's what the interview was about. If he didn't say shit about it, niggas have been like, you ain't even speak on it. Why you ain't say shit about, why you ain't touch on this, why you ain't touch on that? Is he damn if he do, damn if he don't type of situation, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like that's what the interview was for. Like, get the shit off your chest and move on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty
I
sure
be
Gunna
saying,
seen the interview and he gonna have to come back. He ain't gotta do shit, but in
I don't think he gonna
reality,
do shit.
nigga, you ain't said shit about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just acting like the shit never happened. Like, you don't
I
say
think
shit in the
the
music. You sneak and say shit, but like niggas don't know like what you talking about for real. Like,
mm-hmm. I think the road that Gunna on, he ain't gonna never address this shit. He might address this shit when he get like 50 or something. And a
Gotta,
Gunna tells all book type shit. He not about to address none of that
I'm
shit, bro. Cause he
saying
on the
you
road. It's
you
working for him.
yeah, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But still, like you gotta kind of say something like,
Yeah. It's like you got to. You kind of suck if you don't. But his strategy and what he been going about this shit, like you can't knock it. He got #1 fucking albums out. His music is charting. The shit is fire. He doing brand collaborations with some of the biggest brands in the world. He traveling. Everything is lit right now. Like he
and that's what it
on top.
always come down to is like, nigga, what you doing? Like, what the music sound like? They artists at the end of the day, like,
Right.
you buy that shit and put some music out. Niggas been out the streets, are supposed to been out the streets anyway. Y'all say y'all wasn't a gang and all that shit. So it's like, nigga,
Yeah.
how much street can you be if y'all not a gang and y'all really doing music and shit? Like, get to the music. What's wrong with the studio? You know what I'm saying? Like, make some good music out of this
Yeah.
shit. But on the other hand, Gunna, he gotta say something though. He gotta address it. He gotta.
He if he do, he probably gonna address the shit in like a heavily controlled environment. Like probably with
He got
Apple
some
or
good
somebody.
PR and shit like that. He got a lot of money behind
Yeah.
him and shit now too. He just got off the label. He got to move on, do his own situation. So I understand if he don't, because he got to keep his shit. Because you can fuck it up too and say the wrong shit, and
Can.
then you know what I'm
Thug is
saying?
fucking it up. Thug fucking it up for real, for real. His and we gotta talk about that. His motherfucking jail calls, bro. Let me see if I can pull some of
Yeah,
this shit up.
nigga, caddy on that bit.
This nigga crazy, dog. So one of the main call leaks that I've heard, I didn't listen to them all because they all pretty long on Twitter and shit. But he was talking shit about Future, saying
Yeah,
that and this is not verbatim, but what he was saying was that Future had called him into the studio to ask him how to intro his song and stuff like that, and asking him like how to put the song together, like give me some creative advice and stuff like that. And then when the hoes walk in, Future act different. He stopped talking to him. He stopped engaging with him. He stopped listening to him. And he's like, at one
yeah.
point, he actually got up and just walked off mid sentence. So he looked at Future like he was being weird, like when girls get around and shit like that, you start acting weird. I believe that. I think Future is like that, honestly.
It might
He that
be,
type
but
of
you,
nigga that act Hollywood when the hoes come around. That's a pet peeve of mine, bro. Like don't switch up when the females get around, bro. It's not that. We all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
we don't hang around corny motherfuckers. You ain't gotta act different. But to start ignoring me and shit like that and not engaging with me no more, like you wasn't just asking me for fucking help. So that was one of
yeah.
the biggest calls. What's your take on that? Do you believe it? Do you think Future is weird?
I'm just saying, like, what you saying it for? If it like, what you ain't got no reason to just get on the phone with your who is he talking to? Like his girl or some shit like that.
I think he was talking to either Mariah or I think he was talking to 21. One of them. 21 Savage. I mean. But it's a lot of calls and I give him a pass, but then I don't give him a pass because you locked
I'm
up.
saying
You
like,
ain't got
why you
nothing.
saying the shit? Like if it ain't true, like what you?
He's saying it because Future he wanted Future to perform at the Free Thug concert. And Future said no. So that's where all the animosity came from, to where it was like, I ain't
But
really been
see, you
rocking
gotta
with.
look at it like this too. When niggas is locked up, it's
They
a
in the right
lot
state of
of
mind.
niggas' brain ain't working like how it's supposed to be working. They feel like you not doing enough. Like I done had plenty of motherfuckers call me from inside and they be like, "Man, what's up, man? What's going on? What the fuck?" Like, you know what I'm saying? And then your mind get to going other places. Like, nigga, when I was out, we was every day doing this, that, and the third. And it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a out of sight, out of mind type of situation with people like
Mm-hmm.
niggas that not necessarily change up on you, but niggas be doing shit like, and then
Right.
they don't want to involve themselves in a situation that come back to bite them later. Like,
True.
let that shit play out, and then we can get back to regularly scheduled programming. Like, it's a Fed case type shit. Like, niggas was
Right.
trying to
Like
stand
I
as
really
far
don't
as
want to
away from
be
that shit as they can. It wasn't a Fed case, but it was a RICO.
a
And
Rico.
niggas trying
Yeah.
to stand far away from that shit as possible because Future is one of the biggest artists in the fucking on the planet. Like,
Yeah. And I don't want to be tied up
nigga,
in
I
that
gotta
shit.
kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? Let me let this shit clear up a little bit before I jump in there and start doing some shit.
Right,
That's how I take
right.
it. But if you fuck with me, you fuck with me though. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, until
Exactly.
further notice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
I don't
show me
I
a
don't like I don't like when, because the shit that he was talking about in the studio, that happened like in the past. I don't like when people have all these discrepancies about somebody, and not until they don't do something for you, that's when you want to call them out on them being lame or calling them out on their bullshit. Like, if you thought he was
yeah,
acting weird, you should have been told him he was weird. Not when he tell
yeah.
your ass no that he ain't doing the concert. Now I want to say, oh well, this corny ass nigga did this and he did this and he did that,
But it
but you was
fall
still
back
cool with me
into
though.
being in jail and shit. Now your mind on
True.
some jail shit. You and this bitch. You gotta realize only thing you can do. I ain't giving a nigga a pass or none of that shit. But only thing you can do in that bitch is think, and that's all you really can do. Your mind. Only thing you got in that bitch is your brain, nigga. And you, if you ain't mentally stable, you a nigga. Some
Right.
it can get bad. But
You get cooked. You start
shut
hating
up
everybody.
sometimes, man. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he said that shit. He said Glorilla was ugly. He would never date her and shit like that. And I don't think that was as egregious as
I
people make
don't
it
think
seem.
really none of this shit was that egregious. It's just that with the climate of what's going on, with all the telling and
Yeah.
niggas talking and all that shit, it kind of make you look crazy because you going against niggas that calling them rats and shit, and you talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Right.
it wasn't none of that type of energy, it probably wouldn't have been looked at like that. They put the tapes out cost for that reason. Like,
I want to know
this
who put
nigga
the fucking
talking
tapes
too.
out. Was it the police that
Man,
put that shit out? That
it's
shit
it's
crazy,
bigger than
dog.
Nino Brown, fam. Like, niggas is it's bigger than Nino Brown. Like, who put the fucking tapes out? Is it a conspiracy? Like,
Right.
y'all want this nigga not to be successful, and y'all trying to stop his, you know what I'm saying, his motion? Like, fuck, all right, nigga, well, watch this then. Is the
Right.
police that deep into the hip hop community to be on some old, let me help dang this nigga?
Sabotage this nigga. That
That's a
shit
good
wow.
question, man. Like,
That shit wow. Cause
but the
I talk
conversations he
on
was
jail calls
having,
too.
huh?
I said I talk on jail calls too, nigga. I done told my homie some shit that was going on that my might not need to know
Yeah.
about and shit.
And you got to realize too that most of the conversation he was having was like, motherfuckers be talking, fam. Like, if I'm
Yeah.
talking about gorilla or some shit like that, like, man, that little bitch, fuck that. That's just niggas talking. Like, that bitch she don't look bad to me. That bitch,
Right,
I
right.
love gorilla. But if niggas talk crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't never meant to be like for motherfuckers to hear. If he was just on the internet talking crazy about a motherfucker, like, look at this bitch or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You out of control. But personal conversations, we niggas should be able to talk barbershop talk with one another. And I don't know
Facts.
egregious shit, but niggas can say whatever the fuck they want. It wasn't meant for the tapes to be out. Whoever leaking the tapes is way wilder
Plot
than whoever
twist.
was on the tapes. You know
Plot
what I'm
twist.
saying? I'm talking to
What
my
if it's
bitch.
what if it's Gunna that got a hold of the tapes and he putting it out? That'd be crazy for a story.
He on some more sucker shit. Like, you,
I think Gunna did it. Now that I said it,
so
I'm
whoever
clipping this
putting the
up and
tapes
out.
out is really out of fucking control. If he wasn't ratting on nobody on the tapes or what, ain't got nothing to do with no shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck them tapes, nigga. It ain't. It was a personal conversation. It's just like I call you right now and I hit the record thing on the conversation and get to talking crazy on that bitch to try to get something out of you to talk crazy, and then we get into it and I post all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's some snake sucker shit. Like,
That
what are
is
you
some
doing?
snake
What's your
sucker shit.
intentions? Like, but when that jail call hit, it tell you when you finna start talking. Be this shit
Let's
recorded,
be
yo.
recorded. Yeah.
So niggas knew what they was getting themselves in, man. So what do you
Damn.
talk about though? Like, if you fit in that bitch 2-3 years and you just in that bitch, you can't even have a conversation. Like, you can't even really have no real words with a motherfucker without thinking about, is somebody gonna hear this shit or not, or is it gonna affect my case and shit like that.
Right.
It's just
I mean,
it's a.
I thought that when they say that shit,
slippery
it's
slope.
because they can use this shit in court. So if you
Yeah,
say, yeah, bro, drop them bricks off over here, this that, and the third, they can
yeah.
use that in court. Now the gossip shit is crazy. That's why I'm like, who the fuck leaked this shit? Like, it ain't nothing that affect the case. It ain't nothing to what's going on. It's just some gossip shit. He said Gorilla look ugly, and the nigga Future is a weirdo. Y'all gonna
It's a
put that out?
motherfucker you into it that got ill will intent against you, or it's a motherfucker with way too much time on their hand. Some internet lawyer motherfucker that probably know how to reach out and get the shit because it's public record type shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
niggas be having time on their hands and want to be on bullshit, like stirring the pot.
They probably sold that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If I knew how to do that shit and TMZ was paying 10 bands for each video, I might do it. They said,
Niggas been
anybody
found
got
a
any
new
leak
job.
calls? Anybody got any leak calls of Thugger? We giving it 10 bands for each 5 minutes. I said, you know what?
Crazy.
Let me jump my ass on the internet, man. Figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? But in other news, Dame Dash is in the media again for not the right things. Dame Dash clowns Cameron for partnering with 50 Cent for a pay-in-full TV series. So the news of 50 Cent acquiring the rights to the 2002 cult classic film Pay in Full and developing it into a TV series has sparked into immediate drama, with Dame Dash and making his disdain clear. 50 Cent took to Instagram to announce the deal, posting the film's original poster and writing, I now have the rights to Pay in Full. I am developing it into a TV show. If you like Godfather or Harlem, you're going to love this. He also revealed that he'll be working with Cameron, who portrayed the unforgettable Rico. Rico, right? Yeah, Rico. Based on Harlem drug figure Alpo Martinez in the original film. Cam set to executive produce alongside me. If you want him, get at him. I'm out the country. Fifth added. With
See,
Cameron at
that was the
go
part
ahead.
that got me. Like, if you need to highlight us, I'm out the country. Talk to Cam about this shit. I think that felt like that was a direct shot to motherfuckers. Like, yeah, nigga, holla at your boy about that shit, type shit. Like,
Yeah. So with this all being said, uh Dame Dash said, I want to this is quote unquote, I want to congratulate him, talking about Cameron, on making 50 his new boss. So I'm correct. Congratulating Cam, 50's your new boss. He doubled down in the caption writing, congratulations on making at 50 Cent your new boss at Mr. Cameron. Wish y'all the best of luck. Now, do you think Dame is hating? Do you think Dame should be entitled to some type of collaboration or partnership in Paid in Full? Do you think he should be involved in the process of filming? Like, what's your take on it?
I feel like niggas is being like petty. Like, I feel like it's crazy. Like, especially
Cameron
cause
did say he's starting that shit like book my ops. This is one of those petty Johns where it's
yeah, but
like,
like it's borderline like child. It's like niggas like just had announced not too long ago that we working on some paid in full revamp type shit, and was trying to tell Cam like, yeah, we finna nigga you down to do some new shit like with the paid in full
mm-hmm,
shit.
mm.
This was Dame saying like he got some shit in the works, and then like
Oh, Dame. Oh, that takes it to another level. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
and then it was I don't know how true it is, but they said Dame was in talks with 50 about doing some paid in full shit too. So that make it
Wow.
more slimy, like you know how niggas
Wow.
is though, but like, and then it's like a lot of the kick you while you down type energy. Like
Mm-hmm.
Game had a few words with 50. It wasn't like no serious shit. I felt like it was more playful. Dame got on some more let's have a CEO war type shit and
When
on
was this?
content. This was not too long ago when I forgot what 50 said something about Dame and Dame said something back and Dame was like, all right, well, let's make it competitive and make some bread out this shit. And let's
Mm-hmm.
just have a CEO war so you can do just try to make the best content type with some shit along those lines type shit.
Just some
And then
content
like
type shit.
yeah, but Dame try to make it a friendly like competition, and it
Maybe
would have
this
went.
is fifth. Maybe this is fifth, making it a friendly competition.
Tell it, man.
So, like, my take on it is, I got a lot of takes on it. So, for one, oh, go ahead. You hear me?
Okay.
For one, I think it's a great idea, only
Yeah,
because, like I told you last night, like Fifth is good. He cold with the movie shit. He cold with the series shit. I think if he'd have did this and instead of Power, it would probably even like it'd have been out of this world. That's for one. So I think it's going to be a great series. I think Fifth going to do his thing. Two, I think they're not wrong for not including Dame Dash, only because I could see Dame Dash arguing on set, trying to have it his way, trying to bully put people around. And from what I heard with Cameron, when they talked about the honor up shit, where basically he tried to strong arm Cam into getting to honor up, there was no script for it. They kind of run and gun and freestyled it. So I think that Fifth, like far as in production set, I don't know how much Dame Dash would add to being a producer on the series. I don't know if he's like far as in creative because he hasn't really been putting out like good movies outside of like the Hood Jones, outside of like Painful, outside
I
of
feel like
Paper
I feel like
Soldiers and
Dame
shit like
do a
that.
good job when he got people that's professional on set to make it professional. Like Dame got good ideas. It's just about the execution wise. Like he on some
Mm-hmm.
old let's do it all by myself type shit, and
Right.
that's came back to bite him in the ass. Like with Honor Up, Honor Up was I think it was a dope concept and shit like that, but he just tried to do it himself. Like he had all the
Mm-hmm.
good cameras and shit like that. It looked good, like, but it didn't make no fucking sense because he was just on set running and gunning. Like he told Cam to pull up to the set and just said, "Come on, put a fur, put." I don't know if he really said that, but that's what Cam was like. Put a fur on, put this. Come on, let's do some shit. And it was
Mm-hmm.
just that kind of vibe, like winging some shit. So if
Right.
Dame had, I feel like he got good ideas and concepts, but execution wise and business wise, in his what we done seen from him, like you not accepting help, so it ain't going. You can't be the fucking Indians and the Chief. You can't do everything on set. That's like the number one thing they tell you when you doing films. Like everybody got a job. Like you
Mm-hmm.
put the right people in position to do these jobs, and then that's when you got a perfect chemistry. You can't jump out there and try to be the director, the fucking DP, the fucking editor, the fucking everybody on set and think it's gonna go well.
Right. That's where I think that even if they did include him on some executive producer type shit, they would have bumped heads because
I
he got to
feel
be the
like
boss.
I feel like he got Cam didn't want to do it without somebody from Harlem, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
only reason he probably included Cam for like that significance. Like I could tell you how this shit really would be. Like if somebody on set is doing some shit that's out of Harlem character or some shit like that, that's where him or Dame would have came into play to be like, no, this what really how niggas in Harlem do the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they said Cam them did on the movie set. Like when they was trying to have different actors say, when they try to have him say certain lines, it's like, nah, we wouldn't say no shit like that. So the
Mm-hmm.
director gave them the green light to be improv certain scenes and shit like that. They did it their way, and he did it his own way, and most of the shit they did their way made it to the movie. So you
Mm-hmm.
want to have somebody that was there and that know like the culture of the at that time frame on set or around the, you know what I'm saying, to make the shit be authentic.
Yeah. If
So,
I was him, I
you know,
just wouldn't fuck with 50 in them right now. You can't
so
go on
and
no
Dame
C wars.
reputation as a Harlem nigga, like he one of them niggas that they respect. Like this is a Harlem nigga through and through. Like he
Right.
make that shit clear. Like nigga, that ain't how Harlem is with anything. Like even with Cam, them he be like, you not acting like you from Harlem right now, type shit.
Because
So I
Cam was
get
from
it.
Ohio.
So you funny. So I get
That
the
nigga from
whole
Ohio,
shit,
man.
and it's like a, but you don't. It ain't nothing you can do about it, motherfuckers. It is what it is. You gotta eat that.
I want to know how they got the rights to that shit. How did they get the
It's
rights to that motherfucker? Did Dame own the shit? Did they buy it from him?
I don't
Man,
think
that
he
shit gotta
owned it.
hurt.
Like it was
It was just
through
a
a
story.
major company. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just had your credits on it, but I don't think he owned the whole movie or no shit like that. That's when he was doing movies with other motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah, but man, I don't get how Dame Dash don't understand the concept of collaboration and not like you don't have to be the. It's not necessarily so I'm not the boss or I have a boss. It's a collaboration, bro. Like that's a big deal.
I think he get the concept of collaboration. I just don't think he get the concept of letting shit go. Like you want
Hmm.
everything to go touch your hands. You want everything to go. You want everything to be how you want it to be. Like instead of just
Hmm.
letting motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, take control of shit. You want to be the motherfucker that got total control. And in reality, niggas' way ain't always the right way. If a motherfucker a professional at doing something, let them be a professional at it.
Hmm.
So your thing is like cut out the middleman type shit. When that sometimes you need the motherfucker right there as a lazy to make shit smooth and make shit go the right way.
Yeah, I think it's messed up. That'd have been dope. And I've been this kind of a little off topic, but I've been seeing them Cam and Dame go back and forth for the past couple of weeks, and I was just like, man, this shit's sad. I hope this is a rollout for a new show or something because
Yeah.
Dame came out and said that he tried to pay his son to do an interview and shit like that, and I'm like, man, that's just a low blow. Like, how the fuck did niggas become like? I feel like I always said this. I can't be enemies with somebody that I done got rich with.
Yeah.
Like, if me and you blow up and we rich off of this shit, bro, unless you kill one of my family members, fuck my wife or something like that, bro, it's nothing that you could really do. Like, nigga, we done changed our lives together, bro. Like, how can niggas
Yeah.
be so egotistical and just lose their fucking way to where it's like, you know what? Fuck this dude. I'm gonna try to ruin everything he got going on. That's the shit. Cause
Yeah.
you like, as far as in Cameron perspective, he got the motion right now. As far as in his shows and everything, for you to try to paint Dame in this type of light when you actually could help him
Yeah.
by speaking positive things on him, like give him a cosign, give him a like vouch for him a little bit. But to try to ruin this nigga and shit like that, try to embarrass him the way that you embarrass him, and this the motherfucker done changed your life. Like you said, he was in a bad deal, and Dame the one who got him up out of that shit. That changed his
Yeah.
fucking life because he was able to freely make music. I'm indebted to you, bro. Unless you do
Yeah.
some old off the wall weird shit, and if even if you did that, I probably would take the Jay-Z approach to where I'm just not gonna say nothing if I ain't got nothing good to say. So
Yeah.
it's like for you to try to like sabotage this nigga and ruin his, it's corny to me, bro. That shit
And
weak as hell.
all the shots Dame took at Cam was like it wasn't like trying to diminish him. Like he
Yeah.
said shit like, nigga, the last time you put out some music and shit, I was putting that shit out for you. Like I
Hmm.
tried to do the album with you and you ain't promoting and shit. And this was like your last best music and shit. He keep bigging him at the same time. He kind of like trying to shit on him at the same
Hmm.
time. But it wasn't like no nigga, I'm finna call your kids and try to make you look crazy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Cam
Yeah.
is by any means necessary with this shit right now. And that shit. But you can't tell a motherfucker how to react neither. If a motherfucker
You can't.
shoot at you, you can't tell a motherfucker, oh, I shot at you, but man, just shoot Nerf bullets at me though. You can't.
Yeah.
It don't work like that. Can't tell a
Yeah, I
motherfucker
can't.
how to react to your bullshit.
I can't shoot at my friends like that. I think he's taking a page out of 50 handbook. But the thing about 50 is that none of these niggas he was ever friends with them. Like the shit he be doing a job role and shit like that. He not friends with them niggas, bro. That's why he
None
trying
of
to
this shit
ruin
is
niggas.
surprising to me though, cause Cam always been this type of nigga, like a super petty nigga, and 50 always been the same way.
Hmm.
And the way Dame acting, he always been the same way.
Hmm.
And at this time and like how what Dame going through and shit like that, you would think one of these niggas will try to throw him alley hoop. You know what I'm saying? Without making, you know what I'm saying, or something like niggas
The
always talking
twist
about how much
about
they
it is,
respect them and shit like that.
I watched Ray Daniels shit, and he said he spoke to Dame, and he was like, I completely understand why niggas don't help Dame. Dame
Yeah.
doesn't want it. Like, if you like, he kind of gave that if you were to offer to help Dame, he would look at it as an insult. Like, what the fuck you mean I need help? Like, I ain't no charity case. Like, I got this shit. I'm a grown man. I'm a boss. I do this, that, third. Like, and hearing that, somebody that actually spoke to him, I'm like, Dame, people probably did reach out to Dame to try to throw him an alley oop and shit like that. And you look at it as disrespect. Like, nigga,
You know, niggas
watch
don't want to
out.
do what Dame trying to do. Like, every time I done seen Dame try to collaborate with somebody, he always be like, well, just like, okay, when Dame he was doing this podcast shit, this show shit, and he had brought Adam 22 on there and shit like that. And
Mm-hmm.
he put him on Front Street on the show. Like, we could do a show, but we could do a show together. We could just do 50-50 split. We doing on my network type shit. And niggas wasn't really with it. Like, they don't want to do it when he say shit like that. Like, niggas want to offer him deals and shit like that. And he be like, he counter with well, nigga, I got all the cameras. I got all the shit to do this shit. We could just do it ourselves. And that turn niggas off like they want to get the bag from the shit instead of building grassroots. So Dame always be like, no, we could just do it ourselves. We can do the shit, but let's do it ourselves type shit. And I'd be like, fucking it up. Just, nigga, you don't want to do no business with nobody. Like,
He don't want nobody to invest into the shit. It's really like kind of how Dr. Umar is carrying that shit with the school. They said that shit to where it's like it's a bunch of people that reached out and try to invest into the school, and he told them no. Like, I'll take donations and shit like that. I want this shit to be mine. I want this shit to be for the people and all type of stuff like that. But at the same time, you shoot yourself in the foot. Like, you need the fucking help. You know what I'm saying? Or not that you need it,
you
but
don't though too. Like, cause like, and later on in the line, motherfuckers get the discrepancies and shit, and then niggas can say something. But if you do it yourself and it's my shit, shut up. It's my shit. What nigga? No,
I don't care if people have discrepancies and down the line they want to say something. So what? We did what we were supposed to do. A lot of times that shit be ego. You can't tell me shit if I got over $1 million cash in my account, bro. I don't give a damn what type of negative shit you try to say to me. I don't give a damn what you try to say. Oh, Leroy wouldn't have did it if it wasn't for me. Cool, nigga. I appreciate you. Thanks. I wouldn't have. I'm not. I don't have that big of a fucking ego to say that. No, I wouldn't have. It's just like when you win a fucking Grammy and you go up on stage and be like, hey, I wouldn't have done this without such and such and this and that, and boom, boom, boom. It's like, yeah, if somebody say that, man, he wouldn't have got that shit done if it wasn't for me. Cool, I appreciate it. I knew what the fuck I was signing up for. Like, I don't get why people have that stigma. A lot of people be carrying that shit that way to where it's like, no, I don't want people to ever be able to say that they helped me and this and that. And boom, boom, boom. It's like, what's the big deal with that? I don't get it. It's kind of like,
I don't give a fuck.
me neither. That's what I'm saying. Everybody helps somebody. Motherfucker, I work at Amazon right now. And Amazon is fucking helping me pay my bills, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's just that people ego be people downfall, bro. And I'll be thinking, as far as in the Dame Dash situation, his ego, like, I don't want to talk shit about him, but his ego done got so big because he think that he just like untouchable because he got lucky. Now, for me to explain the lucky side of it is that it's not that he not cold at what he do. It's not that he not good, creative and influential, but in them late 90s, early 2000s, bro, you caught lightning in a bottle, bro. Like, all the shit that you say that you did will probably never happen again, bro. Like, you find it underground talent the way that you did has never been done before and never will happen again. Like, when you say you found Kevin Hart, Jay-Z, Cameron, Beanie Siegel, Kanye West, like, that's luck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that you could just,
man.
I feel like that's luck, bro. Like, I get that you got the, how not when you would never be able to do it again?
Ain't that much luck in the world, fam.
That's what I'm
much luck in the
saying.
world, fam.
So you mean to tell me, like, if you reverse engineer shit, you mean to tell me that there's somebody out there that can discover underground talent like the names that I just told you today? Like, let's say
I'm not
we don't
saying
know their
that what you
names yet.
saying. I'm not saying what you ain't saying is it's true what you said. I'm just saying that I don't feel like it was luck. I feel like all the shit you just said was true. Like lightning in the bottle, it'll never be done again. All that shit is true, but I don't. I don't say that's luck though. I say that's you did what you did, and I give you credit for that because
Mm-hmm.
nigga, the way they played the story out is like niggas didn't want to sign under people he was trying to sign and give motherfuckers the shots he was trying to give on that same staff. He pushed for them motherfuckers. Like he fought for all the motherfuckers that he put on. Like and had to fight to get these motherfuckers in the door type shit. So I feel like
I'm
he
not talking
did.
about the work ethic. I agree with you there, as far as in him
I'm
doing
talking
it, like
about
him putting the
recognizing
work
the
in.
talent and making sure they got on. Like
I'm talking
if
about
he would have
finding
been,
the talent.
I'm saying okay, if he grabbed, if with Ye for example, niggas was just trying to use Ye for the beats, like fuck him rapping, like, and niggas was like, nah, that shit over with. Let him make the beats. And he made a conscious effort to, nah, we got to get this nigga an album deal. If he don't do that, and Ye go sign somewhere else, and it might not be the same outcome. I'm like,
You don't think he would be the same Kanye West?
I don't think so. Not without that rock shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was a major. Who say like he gets a deal signed and it go the way it went without that energy of the Rockefeller? You know what I'm saying? Like he
That's
might
why I
just
think
still
it's
be making
luck.
beats. I
That's
don't
why I
think it's
think it's
luck.
luck. That's why I think it's luck, far as in
I think
just
he seen
even
that in
being
that man and
able.
was like, nah, we gotta get this nigga. This is it's
Well,
something
I
there.
get that. That I get that. You're right on that. What I'm saying is even having that type of talents in your presence. Like right now, if I have $1,000,000 just to blow, just to try to fucking get that type of talent in the same room, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. Let's say I'm trying to get Kevin Hart, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Cameron, and Dame Dash. Let's say I'm trying to get all of them in a room right now before they blow up, like before
$1
their
million,
names and stuff like that.
just money don't just do that. It's more to that shit. Like
It's luck,
you gotta
bro.
realize, nigga,
I
it's
heard
aura,
motherfuckers saying they
fam.
made hove. Okay, so
It's
go make another
aura.
hole.
It's
Yeah.
aura, fam. I got Rockefeller Records. I got the best rapper, nigga, to them. Period. I got Jay-Z. I got nigga all this shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
We at the top of the game. I got the spotlight. I got all this shit. Talent is gonna come to me. I don't have to go get shit. So when they come, it's my responsibility to make sure I weed out the bullshit and grab the motherfuckers who deserve to come with us, man. That's the job he did, fam. He looked at motherfuckers like, okay, yeah, we could do this, do that, and the third, and make this shit happen. If it was up to Hov would have just furthered his career. I feel like he would have just been like,
Right. Right.
I'm gonna be the top rapper and fuck these other rappers. We get some niggas and never put them out type shit.
So do you think it would be another executive like Dame Dash? Like far as in putting something like that together? Or recognizing that?
Nah.
It's been people close, like when you see like Young Buddy and shit like that. But even far as in the acting side, like
I feel like Young Money was crazy too though.
Young Money
Hit
was
Drake
crazy.
and motherfucking Wayne all in. But I
Yeah.
don't think
But it's like
nobody do that shit no more.
they didn't have a acting superstar that they was collaborating with neither, as far as in Kevin Hart and shit. I don't know.
No.
I don't see it ever happening again. As far as an executive side, just building a team like that. I mean, Kevin Hart wasn't on any team, but he does take credit for putting him in his like first major movie
Yeah.
to be seen. Yeah, so I don't see an executive. I don't know if it's talent like that out there.
Is it a such thing as being blackballed? That's my question. You think this nigga is
Absolutely.
blackballed?
I think it's partly his fault though. I don't think
Yeah.
it's the blackball like of old days, like how they say Gilly was blackballed and shit like that. I don't think it's like that. I think it's partially his fault too, that he don't want to collaborate with people and he wants to be the boss. Because I always hear him. I watch all his interviews. I always hear him ask people like he said to Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, like, man, y'all got the motherfucking stars plug, throw me the plug and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Throw me the alley oop into the connect so I
Ain't
can get
nothing
my stuff
wrong
on.
with that though, fam.
Yeah, it's
Niggas
nothing wrong
should
with
be
it.
able to do
But
that.
yeah, absolutely. But I think that at some point in time, it seemed like the shit always goes sour. And what comes to my mind, and when
Feel like
he
he's
was
just
cursing
standing
out
on
that
business.
executive, when he was cursing out that executive, when he said who was the dude where he was like, and that's why people be punching you in the
Sometimes
face.
niggas gotta get cussed out, fam, and talk too crazy. Cause nigga, who else gonna do it? Like gotta be
Not in
somebody to be
business,
somebody
bro.
gotta be the bad guy.
Not
In
in business,
everything.
bro.
In everything. It's a
Bro,
certain way you do this shit though, but in everything, niggas gotta get talked to a certain way or they run over you, fam. If I feel like my team getting ran over and y'all trying to do bad business behind my back, that's crazy. Now I cannot say something and try to go the business route about it and do some shit and try to get lawyers and all that shit. Or I could just be game dash and get on some bullshit. But it is what it is. I don't feel like he was. I don't feel like he wrong. I feel like he could have went about it a different way. But like niggas can't stand up for themselves in these labels. Niggas don't know what's going on for real. Niggas don't know the business. Y'all my artists, and y'all trying to sneak behind me and do shit, make deals and do shit with my team behind my back. What I'm supposed to do, fam?
I feel you, but you can't call motherfuckers out their name and shit like that and then expect them
Yes,
to
you
do
can.
business with
You
you.
got it's
No,
consequences and shit
and
though.
then
But you,
expect, yeah, it's consequences to it, and then expect people to do business. Motherfucker, if you call, like, for example, I just went through this shit, uh, where one of my peoples and shit like that, um, asked me to do some collaboration with their products and shit like that. And I was like, cool, like I got y'all and shit like that, where case may be. And then he said, yeah, bro, and I ain't playing with none of those models and shit like that, man. I'll come down there and kill one of their ass if they try to steal my products and this, that, and the third. And I was like, over
see,
with.
that's
Why the
just
fuck is you
buffoonery.
threatening me,
That's
bro? Why,
foolishness. That's crazy.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
why the fuck is you threatening me? Nigga, like, is you crazy, bro? Like, you know what? That's not how, like, at no point in time during a business conversation should you ever threaten to assault me or anything. I don't give a
yeah,
damn if
that's
it's a heated
crazy.
conversation. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? At no point in time. That's why I be seeing like sometimes it's Dame's fault. You could have checked the
Yeah,
motherfucker without
100%
mentioning
his
punching
fault.
him in his face. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
100%
Like,
his fault. Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. To
100%
where
his
it's like
fault.
Dame is talented. Dame he obviously know what the fuck he doing. But at some point
But
in time, you gotta have
it come down to
accountability.
shit like this. That's why he trying to do shit on his own because he understand that and he understand who he is. Like it's the same shit with niggas like who can I say? Like the nigga that hoop, what's his name? Mike Beasley.
Yeah.
This is a nigga, like a nigga, like you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he a detriment to himself because he know how he can only be one way. So
Mhm.
certain shit ain't gonna go for everybody that's built like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
can't make certain changes in my life because it feel like I'm doing something to myself. Like it's niggas like that out here to where niggas will tell you you gotta be like this and you be like, nigga, that ain't who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like and niggas
Right.
can't conform to that shit. It's people out here like that, but it's a detriment to yourself, but some people just ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't finna
I feel
fake
that.
and try to be somebody I'm not because y'all think that's how we supposed to be. Nigga, we built this shit and made this shit. Y'all try to come in and y'all partner with us and shit like that. And we made this shit though. Like, don't try to
Mhm.
make me out of a hood nigga and like we can't do business type shit. That's why he don't do business with people because shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you. I was watching Joe Budden and he said, like in the entertainment business, I think that a lot of people get confused that you're in the people business. Like,
Yeah.
I know you want to be happy all the time. You want everything to go your way, but you can't just disregard other people's goals, other people's satisfaction, and other people's happiness. Like other people want to be happy in the situation too, not just
Yeah.
yourself. Of course, you want the best deal for yourself, but at the same time, like when we negotiating and we coming up with a deal, like we both got to agree on, both sides got to be happy. Sometimes Dame, it be like, fuck the other side, fuck them. I don't give a damn what they got going on. Everything needs to be for me. I need to be happy. I need to be satisfied, and I don't care about the other side. That's where sometimes I think he make a mistake. Like, bro, you got to make other people happy too,
I
and there's
feel
nothing wrong
like
with
he
that.
fighting for shit that he probably ain't gonna see the progress in. Like, nigga, if he should want that, like, cause niggas ain't looking out for you like that. Once the business start dwindling down there, kick you to the side, all that shit, like anybody else. So
Right.
I'm on his side on that. Like, nigga, I'm doing
I
business.
feel you.
I want to be happy and shit like that. I want my shit to go a certain way. I should be able to do that.
Right, but you
I'm
wouldn't
in
care
the
if the other
business.
side was unhappy. Like, if all right, if we don't come to terms and agreement, cool, we go our separate ways. But to just
Yeah,
say fuck the other side, I don't. I like. No, I don't want y'all to be happy. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. It's all about me. That's selfish, and I think you got to hold
yeah,
accountability to that. It's basically like when we get booked for a video. It's like they got to be happy with the video too, as
yeah.
much as we got to be happy shooting the shit. That's when the shit works in unison. That's when the shit. All right, boom, it's a perfect collaboration. If not, we go our separate ways. But for everybody not to fuck with you, bro, it's like, nigga, you don't want nobody. Everybody's wrong but you.
I
So,
feel
I mean, the
like
nigga's still probably rich as fuck. So, who the fuck is we? But
I don't know,
still,
but I feel like if you not putting yourself in the positions where that even matter, it don't matter. He not putting himself in them positions no more to where he got to deal with people. That's the whole shit where he's saying like he won't do business with people unless it's some boss shit and all that shit. He not trying to link with corporations and all that. So we can't complain about it because he not in them offices no more trying to do this shit. He doing the shit on his own or trying to do the shit on his own. So they can't, ain't nothing to be mad at. Let him go burn or let him be successful. You know what I'm saying?
right. I hope his
What your
American
ideas
news
is
take
this?
off.
Huh?
I said, I hope his American news shit take off, man. I'll be wanting to see everybody win.
I
Everybody
want to
win,
work with the
man.
nigga. I like that nigga. I think it's a plus to have a motherfucker that just keep it all the way 100 what you like. As far as like,
You think he should be involved with the Pay in Full series?
I think it'd be a plus.
In what
Niggas
aspect?
ain't
I
gotta
don't think
hire you
so.
though. It ain't niggas don't gotta fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? The same way you don't
Right.
wanna fuck with other niggas, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be a plus, I think.
Right.
You're not you're not just gifted that role because you think you're supposed to have it, you know what I'm saying? You don't own the rights
True.
to you don't own the rights, you don't that's a free for all, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's some shit that happened.
Cook.
Everybody can say something about it. I can make a documentary about the shit tomorrow if I want, you know what I'm saying?
We should. We probably get sued. Make a hood doc. Fuck it.
That's
Exactly.
what you gonna come do? Sue me?
I was watching this shit on YouTube. Black Chicago be like, and I was like, damn, he got. You think he was influenced from Trapped in the Closet with R. Kelly? I was watching Trapped in the Closet with my girl, just you know what I'm saying, reminiscing and shit. And I'm like, damn, this where he got the Black Chicago shit. Black Chicago
Kinda
be
like
like,
that,
shit.
minus the music.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, damn, it's the same shit.
Dope though.
This shit
And
dope as fuck. I watch that
and
shit
with
every
him,
week.
that shit, I watch that shit all the time. That shit
Yeah.
entertaining as fuck. Now, he can go and get some help and make the shit get legit cold. But
Mm-hmm.
niggas want to do their own shit. He want to do the shit himself. He want to be the motherfucker that got control over his shit. Can't be mad
Right.
at that. But I
Right.
see potential in everything to go back, get better. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I watch the shit all the time. I'm a fan of that shit, but I still think
Me
it can
too.
get better. It can be better because he doing the voiceover shit. Now, what if he did a real script, this shit where motherfuckers was really, you know what I'm saying? But that's what got him where he at. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it too. But it still can go to the next level. It can be like on some real series type shit, stars type
Right.
shit, where it's like a real
On
comedy show. You know
Netflix.
what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he done has people holler at him about that shit though.
Yeah, that shit is dope. I've been watching his
And he got motherfuckers
streams.
trying to do what he doing too out of Chicago.
What you mean?
Like killing the sauce, like trying to make little shows like how he make his shit.
Mm, somebody hit me trying to do some shit like that too. He's like, we don't want to be exactly like it, but that's what we going for. They ain't
Yeah.
have enough money though. Shit,
That's a
motherfuckers
lot
be
of
trying to
time
work.
invested.
Yeah, they be trying to work the dog shit out you for $100. Like, bro, what you mean you trying to start a YouTube series? Ain't got no money? Are you crazy?
That
I'm
you
all
gonna have to
for it,
just
but man, I got 2 kids. Shit,
eat.
gots to eat, man. Gotta eat. What else we got? You want to talk? You want to dive into sports?
Oop,
Shit, I don't know.
God.
I ain't got shit. I ain't think about it, but I know it's a lot of sports shit going on. You know, week 1 of the NFL season done started.
I'm talking
I
about my
lost my
motherfucking
fucking bet.
parlay, man.
Yeah, I just lost my fucking bet. Saquon, man.
Your boy
I wouldn't say he
Saquon
let me
played
down.
me.
I wouldn't say he let me down because an Eagles win is an Eagles win. But god damn, boy, I would have hit for a couple hundred. Shit,
I
nigga.
ain't even care they didn't win. It's just nigga
See, that's
get
that's why you gotta
nigga
believe,
get
bro.
5 more yards, nigga. Damn. What the fuck, nigga? Fuck wrong with you?
Man,
Everybody got my shit together except for this nigga, man.
right. So the only sports shit I've been seeing was the Shador controversy, shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, so Shador was drafted in the 5th round. Everybody predicted him to be a top 5 pick. They think he's being blackballed because of his pop.
Yeah.
What's your take on the whole situation? I know it's kind of old, but we ain't never talk about it and shit. What's your take on the whole situation?
I think that's 100% accurate. It's got something to do with all that shit. It's politics. It's like
Mm-hmm.
how you a top quarterback and you going in the what's the 5th round?
5th round.
It makes
And
zero
a quarterback
sense.
was drafted ahead of him on the same team.
It don't make no sense. It's
It My take on it is the whole shit is true. I think everything is true. The whole blackball, the league conspiring against them. I think that's true. But what I don't like from what the media is doing is trying to rush him to start. I don't think no quarterback should start their first year. The league is not sweet, bro, and it's just how it go. If you look at all the
yeah,
top quarterbacks outside of like Peyton Manning, you look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers sat for the first 2 years, and you see how great he was. Patrick Mahomes sat for the first 2 years. You see how great he was. Motherfucking who else? It was somebody
it
else that
only
just
be teams
recently.
that get a good quarterback and they be a bum ass team where the quarterback just started right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. I look at it like, bro, if you got drafted to a bad team, don't start him. I don't think Shador Sanders should play this whole year, not because of his
yeah,
talent, not because he can't, but he need to fucking learn the game. Take your
yeah,
time, because I just watched Cam Ward, who everybody was hype about him, uh, starting and being a top pick and shit like that. And he stunk it the fuck up because he a rookie.
mm,
He rookie. He went 12 for 28, no touchdowns, no picks, was sacked 5 times against the Broncos. I'm like, yeah, he stunk it up. Even though everybody had all this praise, all this, oh, he's the real deal. He's the next Steve McNair, this and the third. He's still a rookie, bro. Don't
yeah,
play
and
him.
he better than what that make him look like. So now it bring
Yeah.
his stock down a little bit and shit like that.
Yeah. Shador shouldn't be playing not this year, maybe not next year. Learn the fucking game. Let them get some pieces around you. Them get some
Yeah,
receivers, build the offensive line, build the team, and then put you in that joint. Cause then you gonna get in there and your motherfucking ass gonna get knocked by some 250-pound lineman, and now you're gonna start seeing ghosts, as they would say, and you're not gonna be as confident because you're getting your ass kicked as a rookie. Sit him for
yeah,
the first year. I know the Browns is fucking this whole shit up because they just a bad franchise, but that's the only thing I disagree with all the media talking about. Man, Shador should be the starter. Shador should play. No, he shouldn't. He's a rookie quarterback. No rookie quarterback should ever play. You're going to struggle,
yeah,
or you're not going to be as good as you possibly could be if you would have sat. Motherfucking Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback this league has fucking probably seen of all time, and
yeah,
he didn't start. Alex Smith started in front of him. You look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers ain't start for the first. He was the Everybody's saying he might be the most talented quarterback of all time, and Brett Favre started in front of him. Even Tom Brady didn't start, and we see how good he was. Motherfucking Drew Bledsoe started, and then Drew Bledsoe
Yeah.
got hurt, and then Tom came in. People pushing a narrative to start this motherfucker. Cleveland Browns gonna succumb to that pressure, and they gonna put his ass in there, and he gonna get fucked up mentally, and he not gonna be as good. And then everybody gonna say, "I told you so." No, let that
You're
man
right.
sit and learn.
But
Let him
then
sit
too,
and
you gotta
learn.
look at it like, but on the other hand though, like that's true. But all that fifth round shit and all that's
Yeah,
some bullshit.
that's
He
definitely
should have
bullshit.
never went that far back in the draft. He even if he did sit somewhere else, a couple teams that needed quarterbacks passed up on Shador in the draft a couple times and shit. That shit is
The
crazy to
Saints,
me.
the Saints did. I wish the Eagles would have drafted his ass.
Steelers, we supposed to got him.
That's your team and shit. They fucked up. They doing good though. Them niggas they hooped last week.
They still should have picked up. They could have still got Aaron Rodgers and all that shit. And he could
That's what
have
I'm
been right
saying.
there with them, learning and
Sitting
getting
behind
right.
them. Yup. And that shit would have been a perfect match. You got receivers, you got a good fucking defense, you got a nice team. Let that man sit under Aaron Rodgers for a year, learn to play from one of the GOATs and shit like that, and
And
then
it's success.
boom.
It's set enough for success because Aaron Rodgers is not going to be around that long. So it's
Exactly.
setting him up to come in and be molded, and then Aaron Rodgers retired, then I come in and play. It only makes sense. It's not even a fucking nothing to think about. Like, what is y'all doing? It's some bullshit behind all that shit.
Right.
And y'all gonna draft, and y'all made sure he went to the Browns, like the
That's what I
trashiest
said.
organization in the league. Like that was done on purpose. Like that was
That's
a
what I
call from
said.
upside.
I said the fucking Browns, bro. You waited all this time to go to the fucking Browns.
What you think
You
about shit that's going on with the WNBA with the let's get paid franchise
man,
or what
let
they
me
got
not
going
start
on?
on them motherfuckers, bro. They piss me off because I would never watch WNBA. That's my personal opinion until they
Yeah,
lower the rims. The thing about the NBA, the WNBA is my take on the shit is the WNBA is like modern dating. They don't bring much value to the market, but they want to be taken care of everything. Like right now, the WNBA is dating the NBA, and the NBA is
yeah,
paying for all their fucking expenses and shit like that. My thing about it is that WNBA will never be, not that it's not watchable, but the demographic for the WNBA is like only for, die-hard basketball fans and
yeah,
female athletes, which that's not a lot of. So it's not entertaining. Like the big three is more entertaining. Of course, the NBA is more entertaining. The YouTubers is more entertaining. I even watched the fucking I was watching some shit like last week where it was some league where they lowered the rims to like 8 feet, and that shit would look fun as hell. It was niggas doing windmills and all type of shit.
yeah,
So it's not about like them getting paid; it's about them increasing our viewership. And to increase your viewership, you got to put a dent in the market. How are you going to put a dent in the market when it's all these other leagues, including YouTube, including high school? They fucking putting high school games on ESPN2 now and shit,
yeah.
including all this. How are you going to get those viewers to come watch the WNBA? That's why when Shaq said, man, imagine, when he was talking to Angel Reese, he was like, man, imagine if you is running around there in some booty shorts or something like that, and you go up and you get a dunk in the booty shorts. Everybody, you gonna have all the eyes. I didn't look at it as him being a creep. I looked at it as him being, man, how the fuck are y'all gonna fix y'all view? How are y'all gonna make this shit entertaining? Because it's not entertaining right now. Now think about this. Imagine you lower the fucking courts to 8 feet and you get motherfucking Angel Reese catching the ball in the post, drop step. Caitlin Clark comes down to try to help, and Angel Reese slammed that bitch on her. That shit would go
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that's not a hard fix. That shit would go crazy. Angel Reese dunking on Caitlin Clark, or motherfucking what's the girl name? Not Skylar Diggins. What's the other girl name? Angel. I don't want to fuck her name up.
Shorty ass, what's her whatever her name?
Yeah, Shorty, motherfucking who won the MVP and shit like that. Imagine her doing a
Yeah,
fucking crossover and dunking on Angel Reese. This shit will go super viral. But because you don't
yeah.
have no dunks,
Basically,
yeah,
Shorty, y'all got to get y'all weight up and y'all get that check.
exactly.
So whatever y'all figure it out, y'all gotta You know, I don't know. Y'all gotta make some sacrifice. You know, they want to feel like real athletes. They don't want to feel like no. I don't know how to put it. They don't want to feel like no bullshit league. They want to play. You know what I'm saying? But get over it. Like y'all
Right
never be
now,
equal to. And I don't know machismo, whatever they call this shit. And I don't know shit like that. But y'all not as athletic as dudes. Like
right.
y'all got to do something different. Add something to the
Right
league. Make
now,
it a
if you
little
compare this
have a
shit, if
little
you compare
spark.
this shit to high school, they're not even a varsity team. They're not even a JV team. They like the freshman team right now. Nobody is in the fucking stands watching the freshman games, bro.
Yeah.
Some people may watch JV because there's some motherfuckers that be good on JV and they play varsity, they just sit varsity. And you may get a little viewership for people waiting for the varsity game to come on that's just going to watch the JV game. Right
I heard
now,
a motherfucker
nobody's
say some
watching this
shit
shit.
like that too. I heard a motherfucker say make the league the same time as the NBA and put the games on like right before or right after type
I
shit.
seen that. I seen that. So you're
That
going to have the
might do
people,
something like to where they come
if you,
into the games and you get like a double feature damn near. Like,
right. Like, or for, as far as them playing in the same arena.
yeah, if you come tonight early, you can watch both games type shit.
Right. That'll work. That'll work. But then it still would be like you sneaking viewership in. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do what you gotta do. At some point, you gotta figure it out. Like,
That's why I said make the shit more entertaining. How do you do that? Lower the rims. So now you
yeah,
have motherfuckers crossing people over, dunking on people. Y'all might even have a fucking dunk contest and shit like that. But when you got only one person in an entire league that can dunk in comparison to the NBA, every last player in the NBA could dunk the ball. Steph
yeah,
Curry can dunk the ball, Kyrie Irving can dunk the ball, but the league is so competitive that they don't get their dunks off.
yeah,
But just in like practice and shit like that, everybody can dunk the ball. In comparison to that with the WNBA, you only got like one or two people that can dunk the ball. That's a big part of the fucking game. That's the most entertaining part is when you see Vince Carter or Kobe or MJ. That's what made MJ his aura so crazy. The nigga motherfucker was flying through the fucking court and shit like that, gliding and shit like that. Make motherfucking Caitlin Clark glide. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And don't let me get on Caitlin Clark because she's supposed to be saving the fucking WNBA and she fucking it up. Did you see her recent interaction with the cameraman?
uh.
Let me see if I can pull this shit up, bro.
You see, they was throwing motherfucking pieces on the court, man.
Yeah.
They trying to do anything to make this shit pop off, man.
Yo, I think that shit was scripted, dog. I don't think that was just a random fan doing that shit. I think that
They
was
trying to
like
get some
some
eyeballs
PR.
on that shit by any
Yeah.
means.
Yeah, they threw a motherfucking big ass fucking green dong on that bitch.
They out of control, man.
Said, look at this. That shit is wild, bro. That shit funny as hell, but wow at the same time. But yeah, so Caitlin Clark, she's on the sideline. Mind you, she out for the season now. She supposed to
Yeah,
be the motherfucking savior. She can't fucking stay on the damn court. So she gets into an interaction with a camera guy where a camera guy, he kind of came up and he's filming their huddle
yeah,
and he almost hit her with the camera because you know they be having those big ass cameras on their shoulder.
yeah,
He didn't hit her, and I don't think he was that close to hitting her. And she made it her duty to like go out her way and check him. Like, hey man, you almost hit me with your camera. This, and that, and third. And you can see the dude, you can read the dude lips. He said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. So she ended up touching his chest and ended up touching his camera. That shit pissed me off because you touched her fucking lens and you put your funky ass fingerprints on my lens.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Bagged
saying?
up.
So
Yep.
now, yeah, so now if we look on TV and this shit blurry, guess who gonna get fired? Because you touching shit. Don't touch my shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I would have checked her ass right then and there. He was nicer than what I would have been because don't touch my fucking shit. And
you
a
gotta
lot of
relax.
people she facing a lot of backlash because it just shows her character and how she treat people when she think the cameras aren't rolling. Cause she did some
Yeah,
real Karen shit.
some
Let me see
diva
if I can
shit.
yeah, let me see if I can pull this shit up. We almost at the end shit. We've been potting for 1 hour and 10, so we could test some shit out. I'm gonna see because I know it's a way. We could pour this shit up on the screen for future pods and shit. Yeah, man. But she cooked.
Yeah.
She cooked, and she be pissing me off. Her character is not, and the twist about it is like she was supposed to be the Magic Johnson, the Michael Jordan, far as in publicity and media to save the fucking league, and she
She
ain't doing a
came in
good
and
job.
she ain't hooping like she was in college. That's all it is. That's what it come down to.
She ain't
She
that
was so
good.
fucking she was so fucking dominant in college. They thought it was gonna transfer over to the league, and it's motherfuckers pushing her
She ain't
down
that
and shit.
good. Let me see if I can play this shit. You hear it?
I don't hear it.
You can hear it?
Nah.
Let me see. I will have to test all this shit out. When let me see.
This bitch tripping.
Yeah, so that was her.
Yeah,
I'll
she
go
gotta
back.
sit down, man. Why'd you even on the
Sit
court?
show. Yeah, suit your goofy ass down. Now I put this back out the screen. This shit is dope though. Let me see. Can I exit this out? Well, I done fucked up. Fuck this shit up. Oh, wrong.
It's all good, man. Shit. That's another installment though.
Yeah, we're gonna
Vibration
end it
Check
like that,
Pod.
man. Fuck it. But that's
You
Caitlin
know,
Clark being a Karen and shit. Her nut ass, man. She cooked, man. Shit. Yup.
Vibration
Make sure.
Check Podcast, man. We'll catch y'all on the next go round, man.
Yes,
That
sir.
being said, free Larry, man.
Free Larry, we out.